Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you Easter bun without stout. So you're gonna need 3/4 cups of sugar. You can use half cup if you don't want to use three, but 3/4 cups of sugar, 4 tablespoons of molasses. I had this for about 2 years. Molasses. 1 tablespoon of brown egg, half cup of honey, 2 tablespoons of jam, any kind of jam, guava jam, strawberry jam, jelly, anything. 4 tablespoons of butter. Butter, 6.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 6 tablespoons of baking powder, 6 teaspoons of mixed spice, or you can use allspice for cake. Make sure it's for cake or for baking. All spices from England, and I think mixed spices the Americas. Europe side is the allspice, mixed spices the Americas. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, 1 cup of wine. I'm using Red Label wine. I'm not advertising for them, but Red Label wine is any red wine. 2 tablespoons of 2 cups of raisins, 1 cup of mixed peel. This is mixed peel. You know what mixed peel is? Mixed peel is papaya, green papaya that they dice the skin of it and cut it up in these little things and dye it in different colors. My auntie let me know that. She used to do it. She also used to send me to this lady named Miss Marks that used to make them. A good friend of theirs that used to, very good friend of theirs. Alright, a cup of cherry. Just and 2. If you don't have the cup of cherry, the cup of mixed peel, and 2 cups of raisin, you can use less. You don't have to have the exact amount because these things are expensive, especially this cherry. Oh. A tablespoon of instant yeast, and 2 cups of water. See, we're not using the stout, so we're going to mix this with a little sugar, the yeast, and the water, and just let it stay while these soak, while the raisins soak. I hope I mentioned everything, but if I didn't, visit my website for the ingredients. So we're going to get started by soaking the raisins. Make sure these are soaked overnight, but I don't have overnight, so I'm going to soak them for 3-4 hours and then start baking. Soak the cherry, 1 cup. Alright, I'm using the cherry first, so let's cut these up fine. Fine. Alright, I took a minute and just dice these up fine. A minute or 2. Dice these up fine. Visit my website JAMAICAdinners.com for the ingredients. If I miss something, I don't know. It's alright. Okay, measure your raisins. Measure your mix peel. Make sure you get fresh mixed peel, because I noticed in the supermarket these people have some black ones that they have many years that's not selling, so make sure it look pretty and nice like these. And that. So that was 2 cups of raisins, 1 cup of mixed peel, and 1 cup of dice. The cherry, 1 cup, then dice it. Remember now, if you don't have the 2 cups of raisin, you can use less. If you don't have the whole full cup of mixed peel, you can always use less. And you cannot use cherry if you don't want to. Alright, measure your wine. Use any red wine. A cup. Alright. Just cover that. And just allow this to soak overnight. Or at least 3-4 hours, half a day, but soak it, make sure it's soaked. We're going to soak the yeast, so just put 1/4 cup of sugar, and a pack of this yeast, which should come to about 1 tablespoon. Yeast, why I mix it with the sugar? Because yeast, it's about 1 tablespoon. Yeast and sugar work together. So from the sugar ingredients, I take 1/4 cup, and we're going to mix it with 2 cups of water. Alright, just stir this in and just put it aside. I mean, allow it for about 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, an hour at least. Stir the scene, dilute the sugar. So, in other words, this would be your substitute for the dragons, for the stouts. And this too is also alcohol free. I mean, there's alcohol in this, but not much. And if you don't have to use wine. Just substitute this with water if you don't want to use wine, or use an alcohol-free wine. Just cover this and put it in a cool, nice, dry place for about 1 hour or 2. Just let the yeast peel a little. Alright, next. We're gonna. This baking pan is nearly 5 by 12. This is 5 by 12 baking pan. Now I'll take 2 grease paper sheets. Trace it. Cut within the ink. Don't let the paper that you're going to use, ink is on it. top is a little bit bigger than the bottom. That's why I didn't use the bottom, because I want the paper to overlap. I want the paper to overlap a little. Let's take some butter and just grease it, get the corners. Just grease it thoroughly. All the way around. Glossy side up. So prepare on the glossy side up. Just kind of flush it against the corner. Why I flush it in? You see, this might leak. It didn't leak with this one, but I have a big 12 by 12 one that it leaked. I baked with this before and it didn't leak, but these aluminum can are perfect. I mean, I had this about 2-3 years, and when I picked it up today to clean it, it was like as new. It didn't rust, nothing. Just put this down and flush it. And for insurance, you just put some more butter at the bottom of this so that it's sure to come off. Alright, put this aside for later. I'm going to save the flour now. Alright, next we're going to look out for the dried ingredients. It's best to look out for it's best to prepare the eggs last. Let the eggs be the last thing you prepare. So measure your flour, all-purpose flour. Just measure it, don't beat it down, just measure it till you see 2 cups. You know we're using 6.5. That's 2, that's 4. Not showing so properly, you know. Start with baking powder. 6 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure you shuffle it off. 3, 6 teaspoons baking powder. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. The baking soda bring the acid in the cake together. Now cinnamon. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. Mixed spice. This one. 2, 3. Finish. I'll open up a new one. You see this spice thing? This spice thing is what separates varieties in buns. Some people use a lot of spice, different type of different mix, all sorts of different things. Variety, that's the word I was looking for. The spice separate the variety in buns. Alright, so make sure all the dried ingredients are added. I'm just gonna check and then start sieving. Let me just pre-check. Alright, all the dried ingredients, this. So just patiently sieve. You see what I'm doing? I can't get the bouncy like this, so I'm just shaking it and just working. Alright, now I can get the bouncy. So sieve. Sieve. Alright, sieve. Alright. Just crumb this out as much until it's all natural. This is a little tip I'm giving. Alright, see, it's getting there. I don't know if you can see. So let's do this until you can't do it no more. Alright, that's it. Just cover this for later. Alright. This is our raisin been soaking. Just transfer this plate. I'm going to use this to cream the egg with the butter. And might some of the sugar. Alright, so alright, measure your sugar, half cup. Because remember, we put quarter cup in the yeast to go and soak. Which is this. Alright, butter now. 4 tablespoons. That's 1. That's 2. 3. Alright, I'm gonna save 1. I'm using 4, but I'm gonna save 1 for when I'm boiling the. Oh yeah, just put it in there. 4. Before we finish this, because we're going to add eggs to this, I don't want to do it yet, so we're going to put to boil. Alright, this is our yeast with 1/4 cup of sugar and water. And it foams up like a dragon. So let's pour this in. Gonna need 1/2 cup of honey. Should get every bit get this honey out, make a honey expensive world. I wonder if bees are making honey. I'm trying to eat it and let's throw some of this up. Kind of mix the honey, mix it up. This is just the butter that I had on. Butter is not really. Mix it down. In turn to eat it on 2 tablespoons of jam. Tablespoon too big to go in this, so 4 teaspoons make 2 tablespoons. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Molasses. Oh God, I haven't eaten this in about a year. I'm sure it's a mildew. I doubt this can mildew. I will spoon it out. So let's measure this. So that's 1. Check the recipe to make sure. 4 tablespoons. So that's 1. 2 gone. That was 3. 4. I'm just gonna stir the tea. Alright, so once you do that, let's turn the heat on. Put it on low flame, because you don't want this thing boiled. You just want it to get warm and dilute. So just stir the seed while it boils. Wait for that to boil a little. Just put it on low and just allow it to get warm. We're going to prep butter. Alright, borrow the spoon from this pot. And this kind of cream butter. See, if it wasn't for the eggs, because this can be. If it wasn't for the eggs, I would have added this to that. So cream it. Once you cream this till it's kind of breaking. Eggs now. If you want to know if your eggs good, spin it. If it still spins like that, it's good. What else? Smell it. Smell it. But you should break this in a container first, just to be sure. Kind of work the seed. I'm tempted to take out my mixer. I don't want to. Just kind of mix the seed. Tempted to take out the blender, which I am going to. I want to see this. Alright, turn this off. You don't want it too hot, you just want it warm. It's not too hot too. Alright. Let's give this a good mix. This early in the morning, the black thing is sugar. This is sugar. I wish there was a way you could save sugar, because sugar in it, you know, say there's a lot of steels, and if you should know, people always ask me about meat, but sugar is a thing that's dirty. So now, just add this to this. Just mix it together. So this is our made up stout. So now we're gonna add it to our flour along with the other stuffs. Okay, your oven should be preheat your oven 8 to 10 minutes before baking. Now is a good time to preheat it at 320 degrees Fahrenheit, 160 degrees Celsius, I think. Yeah. So turn your oven on. These are raisins. If you want, you can just add it to this just to make one big mix. But you could have just throw it in there anyways. Alright, goes the egg for just pour this into this. Get a mix. Alright, mixing time. Just kind of work it in slowly but surely. Don't forget the browning. The browning I should have added to the liquid, but I'm gonna add it with this. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. I mean, forget for saying oh my god, but it's okay, I can still add it to this. So 1 tablespoon. But you're doing it, add the browning to the liquid, to the boiling liquid. It's the only thing I didn't really add. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. When you feel like it's mixed, till it's smooth and pretty, like that. And you finish. I like using a spatula, you know. I got a second can. Just pour the scene halfway. You see, you know. Alright. A little bit above half. Right. And try and be mess free as possible. Alright. Just kinda get all of this goody stuff and be mess free as possible. Alright. That's good. I'm gonna clean up my area because I don't like this. Alright. Kind of clean off these parts because it's gonna burn it down. Kind of clean these off. And if you have any mess there, clean it off too. Alright, now drop and lift about 8 times until I'm not gonna do it that because it's gonna break my thing. Small one is gonna be quick, you know, but let's take it off quick. Middle rock, keep your oven closed. Preheat. Set your timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I already set it 2 minutes ago. The memory card finished and things, so I had to clear it. So I put it in the oven 2 minutes ago. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Set your timer for, and keep the oven closed within the time. This is 16 minutes in. You see the small one rising a little, and the big one is rising too. This is 40 minutes in. Keep the oven closed within the time. The small one probably will be ready in about 10 minutes. Looks like it's ready, but it's not, because the middle is not finished. When it starts to separate from the can at the side, that's a sign to say it's ready. In 45 minutes, I'm going to take the small one. See it. Close it back quickly. And test it. It's good enough. So 45 minutes for this. Let's put it somewhere cool. Somewhere cool to test the middle in it. Sing there. Test the middle. It is dry. About 2 minutes leave before the big one come out. You know, in baking, I realize you can use your nose, you know, just like cooking. In the beginning, when it's starting to bake, it smells strong, and then as it finish, the scent of it get lighter and lighter. And if you're over baking it, it starts to get, the scent starts to get thin. So contemplate that. Time is coming down. Time is coming down. Whoa. Boy, when was the last time you saw a cake this high? 1970 had. It's not as flat as the ones that's in the store right now. Alright, let's put that somewhere to cool. Let's allow it to cool. Let's allow that to cool. We're going to glaze it next. We're going to remove it from the can and glaze it. This took 1 hour and 15 minutes, and the smaller one took 45 minutes. This recipe is an original recipe to JAMAICAdinners.com. Most manufacturers, they have their own recipe. Alright, I'm going to remove these now, so get a dry knife, score. Should come out easy. Whoa, look at that, boy. Look like a bread. Can't wait for cut it. So just kind of get onto this. Remove this. This is homemade Easter bun, and it's gonna taste different and still warm. Alright. Small one. See like that for the time being. The glazing time. This is butter. Let's use 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of honey. Bring them to a melt, and then that's it. Then we're gonna glaze these 2 things. Alright. I'm kind of sharp butter today, but I'm gonna make it work. Alright, so once that's melted, let's turn it off. And like I said, I don't have much, but I'm gonna make it work. It's my cheese fillet. Let's glaze this. And glaze it. Glaze the side and everywhere. Alrighty, so once you do that, now it's ready to so eager to taste this. Wow, that's my bun. You know, I just remember my other video when I used to cut them and back them and sell them. I just remember that. I don't know why as I'm about to cut this, I remember. Anyway, let's kind of get to it and cut it. Whoa, look at that. It's the bun homemade. Let's see, I'm just gonna sort them out, who's getting what from what. You know something? Slice them up. It's for one person. Mr. Bun and cheese. Look at that bun. Look like a loaf of bread. Real Easter bun, this. Back to cutting. May I just get June this and she shared it up with the children. Just allow it to dry properly before you tie it. So look there. I was gonna curse a Jamaican but we just know, but it up. Look there. This up, really up. It's kind of still warm, but I'm not gonna tie it yet. Just want to get these stuff out of the way. Alright, now we're going to heat this and test it. With the back too, come like back. Break back, it's a bun back. No, I'm not tie it yet. This mess. I'm not using all that cheese either. Put it on piece for later. Oh yes, this one now, the can was 4 by 7.5. I baked it for 45 minutes, but I think I could have let it stay for 40 minutes. If you're doing a small one like this, 40 minutes is good. Or 38. I want to get all this mess out of the way and just clean up. Before we start eating. Alright, I'm in the right mood for this bun because I am it's a big bun. I'm like so hungry. I'm eating, sorry. I'm tasting it to give a verdict. Right. Initially it's not sweet, but as you eat it, you can taste the sweetness in the bun. It tastes like a bun I will eat. It's not sweet and it's edible. Very spongy too. See that? This is the small one. I'm gonna eat all this bun, you know. See why I use the paper? Voila. This is my cheese. Jamaican cheese. That's how I'm gonna take the picture, just like that. Regular baked Easter bun, meaning no dragon, no spouts, nor any of the stuff. Just regular flour, yeast, and ingredients. Alright, let's taste this thing. I'm not gonna eat all this bun. Too much sweet right now. Trust me, it's a nice bun. Because people always ask me to do one without alcohol, so that's what I'm doing. This tastes just like the stores. Exactly. It may look like it. But I love it to cool. This is the first one I did with the yeast water that I didn't feel comfortable with because I felt it was too bread-like. But it's nice. Very, very nice. It's actually Easter Sunday right now. I baked this 2 days ago. That was Good Friday or Thursday, I'm not sure. Enjoy.